My name's Jason Hewitt. I make clothes, I design them, so I'm a designer. This is my studio where we produce everything. I studied at RMIT, finished in 2010, which was the last time I showed as part of Melbourne Spring Fashion Week. I got here vaguely by accident, partially by intent. Everything sort of just fell into place after uni, and I've somehow now ended up at this juncture in my life. Being able to show your work as part of Melbourne Spring Fashion Week is just a really cool opportunity. So the collection I'm going to be exhibiting is based around the idea of taste as a concept and how it informs our decisions. I have this theory that the internet has rendered the social landscape amorphous, which means that definitions of taste are no longer applicable because you can always find someone else who will like the same things as you somewhere in the world. This is the first collection I've produced since the one I did for graduating. That collection was kind of a bit insane and not particularly wearable, whereas this stuff is imminently more suitable for day-to-day life. So the prints in the last collection were influenced by an artist, Jean-Michel Basquiat, because that collection was all about sort of like reappropriation of cultural identity. This was a different kind of thing. These prints were all based on like tacky 80s bed sheets and graffiti. But the prints are still very like freehand, so I don't really plan them. We just do them. I do all the printing myself. I don't really see the point in paying a fortune to get it done when I can do it in my backyard. So I use all wool or cashmere, so all protein fibers, or silk, because they take the particular dyes I like to use the best. We experiment with it first and do like swatch tests and stuff to make sure it works. For this one, it came out too like clean, so I left it in the rain for a day and it washed all the dye through really beautifully. And we worked quite hard on getting a perfect lay, which is how you lay out all the pattern pieces before you cut them, so that there was as little wastage of the fabric as possible. So I make made to order, mostly because everything is very handmade. All the prints are generally done by hand, and a lot of the techniques are hand done and quite time consuming. This does mean that the production is smaller, but that's also kind of partially the point, because I don't see the point in making clothing with the expectation of selling it. I prefer the idea of making it for someone who already wants it and is willing to wait a couple of weeks before they can have it. Less instant gratification and more long-term investment.